here's a close-up on the part. I was only running at 1,000 RPMs right now, so it's a little on the rough side, but I have actually cut metal with it. I wasn't running coolant because I don't have it yet. That should be arriving tomorrow. Unfortunately, I'm out of town from Thursday through Saturday, so I probably won't be doing too much with this. I paused the parting operation just because of the fact that there is no coolant and the aluminum seemed to be getting a little on the warm side. I might actually set up my fog buster later on tonight. But I would say that is a pretty successful first cut. Now the only reason that I'm not running higher RPMs right now is due to when I ramp up the RPMs, I have a little bit of material sticking out my tube here, and it was causing a vibration. So 1,000 RPMs, it wasn't giving me any vibration. I decided to just go ahead and leave it at 1,000 for testing. Made it a little easier to pull the bar through and whatnot as well. One of the modifications I made, I mentioned in my list that I had to make a leg for the ramp. This ramp originally was shoved down ahead of this plastic cover here, and this edge of the ramp was actually below that cover. That caused a problem where it was rubbing against my drive belt. Instead, I took it out from the jammed position it was in, and I just put a little leg in there to see if it would work. This is working extremely well. I haven't seen any issues. So I'm going to wind up making a nice aluminum one for it now that I know that it works. I'll probably test a little bit more before I actually do that part, but now that I know it works, I'm pretty happy with it. You got to see the first cut on my new lathe. I'm exceedingly happy, and the collet chuck took a little getting used to as well. The draw tube on it was a little bit different. I'd never had a lathe with a draw tube before, so had to get a little help on figuring out how to adjust it and whatnot. This is actually the lathe that I have been using for about the past 5 or 6 years. It's an old South Bend Magneturn, little 612. Believe it or not, it came with an older computer than the one I have on it right now. The first computer that came with it was an 8088 with 5 1/4 inch floppies. Considering I couldn't find any 5 1/4 inch floppy drives or had a computer that used them, I upgraded this so it now uses 3 1/2 inch floppies. But it's a pretty nice little machine as well. It's got a little turret on it, holds 8 tools, and yeah, that's what I've been doing a lot of turning on. These are a couple of the parts that I've done with this little guy, which is now going to be done with the Automate. The part on the right is a repair part for sewing machines, and the part on the left is a cutter head for the Rose engine cutting frames that I make. Thanks for watching. Bye.